studios of ITN The News with Nicholas Owen.
Good evening, welcome to the programme. Tonight's headlines: a threat of more violence after Northern Ireland's bloody start to the new year. Uproar at the polls as Kenya's parties accuse each other of vote rigging. And unfair to smokers? California's tough new anti-cigarette laws. The Northern Ireland Secretary Mo Mowlam is abandoning her New Year break tomorrow to fly to Northern Ireland for urgent talks about the latest violence. It follows the shooting at a Belfast bar in which a man died. Tonight, a breakaway group from the Loyalist Volunteer Force said it carried out the killing in retaliation for the death of the Loyalist Maze prisoner Billy Wright. And it warned in the same statement, this is not the end. From Belfast, Howell Jones reports.
Flowers mark the scene of the latest revenge murder by the Loyalist Volunteer Force. Eddie Traynor was shot dead in this bar in North Belfast, the second Catholic to die in retaliation for the murder of the LVF's leader, Billy Wright.
What was intended was mass murder, so we could have been talking about a dozen deaths rather than 3. I think 3 is terrible. I think it is intended to derail the peace process.
And that process is now in some jeopardy, with the Northern Ireland Secretary cutting short her New Year holiday for an emergency meeting with the RUC Chief Constable tomorrow. Police and army patrols are again on full alert tonight. Potential terrorist targets have begun 1998 on their guard. Many are warning that the new year could see a new cycle of violence.
The cycle will undoubtedly, inextricably, bring others into the fray, and we could do without it. And I think we all need to be saying, desist, stop, you don't speak for me. Your violence is shameful and dishonourable and doesn't help my country one iota.
Few here would deny the attack on this bar further eroded confidence in the peace process. The political damage done by 3 murders in 5 days will take time to repair. The Maze prison is where this crisis began last weekend with the murder of Billy Wright. Prisoners released on Christmas leave 9 days ago will return to the jail tomorrow. Some Loyalist prisoners will be meeting to discuss whether to continue their support for the peace process. The outcome of that meeting will be crucial. Howell Jones, ITN, Belfast.
Unofficial results in Kenya's tense general election put President Daniel Arap Moi in the lead tonight, with almost half the votes counted. Earlier, soldiers broke up a fight between the president's supporters and opposition party members who each accused the other of vote rigging. From Kenya, our correspondent Tim Hewitt reports.
Kenyans were enjoying the New Year holiday today, but the relaxed mood belied increasing tension surrounding the country's troubled general election. This was how the result at one count was greeted: a defeat for President Moi and a furious reaction from his party officials. Soldiers quickly restored order.